CBD is a chemical compound that comes from the hemp plant. Let me put this in context so it will help you understand, especially for those of you who use essential oils. If you use essential oils, you know that these are so effective in supporting your health because they contain chemical compounds that are distilled from the plant and that enhance our health. Well, it's the same thing with the products that come from the hemp plant. One of the chemicals, there are about over 100 chemicals in the hemp plant. One of them is the one we refer to as CBD. Now, let's talk about what you might have seen before. I'm going to introduce the Nature's Ultra if you're not familiar with this. But if you go out in the general public and you see, they're even sold in gas stations and on store shelves. This hemp is grown mostly in other countries such as China. So the hemp is grown on fields that were heavily, had crops on it that were heavily sprayed with pesticides, herbicides, insecticides, may contain heavy metal, and then the hemp plant is grown on it. The hemp plant has long, deep roots, and it absorbs all these horrible chemicals and toxins, and that ends up going into the CBD that you buy from these companies. There's really no regulation, and again, be careful what you put on or in your body. It's the same thing with essential oils. Most of them are just perfume and pesticide chemicals with a little bit of plant material. So that's why I personally always stick with Young Living, because I know there's a seed to seal guarantee. So let me tell you about how Nature's Ultra from Young Living CBD is grown. These are just two examples. It's grown in Colorado, not in a foreign country. And it's on pure, pristine, organic land that never had pesticides on it, under the fresh air, and it's pure. When Young Living makes its CBD, it does not contain any THC. THC is the chemical, the hallucinogenic chemical that is in marijuana, and some CBDs that you buy elsewhere will contain this, which would not only affect your brain, and, it's like not a good kind of drug for your brain if you just want to have your full senses, plus it will show up in drug tests. So that THC does make the CBD, however, work effectively. So the Nature's Ultra CBD, what they do is they take the terpenes from essential oils. So one of the chemical compounds in essential oils are called terpenes. And the CBD from Nature's Ultra uses those terpenes from the essential oils instead of the THC to still get a powerful, strong, synergistic effect without the negative consequences of the THC. The other thing I like about the Nature's Ultra is that if you decide to ingest it, now let me say I'm not a medical professional, and I will tell you it's not labeled for ingestion, but I do know many people who do ingest it, including my mother. They use it sublingual under their tongue, so it goes right into their body, and it tastes better because you could get a peppermint type of flavor, you could get cinnamon, or you could get citrus, and this is all from essential oils. So there's many, many benefits for using the pure. Remember, this is going on and possibly in your body. I also want to say, always check with your medical professional to make sure this isn't contraindicated with any drugs. And also note that this is not a miraculous cure-all. This is one other tool in your toolkit of healthy living. It supports your body. We have an endocannabinoid system in our body, and that affects almost every system in your body. It will affect things like stress and anxiety and your ability to sleep and relax. It'll affect muscles and joints and all your other different systems, such as your digestive system. It affects everything. So using these, whether you're using a calm roll-on or using a muscle rub or you're using the drops topically or any other way, it's going to just make you feel better. So I hope that helps you understand it's not a miracle drug. Some people get a great effect by using it once or twice. Some people use it multiple times during the day. Some people don't feel the effect until they've used it over a number of weeks, and it has to build up in their system. I have a lot more information in your very welcome to reach out to me if you want me to point you to some more specific information about CBD. If you would like to purchase Young Living's CBD, then you can go to youngliving.com, and I'll put my number in the description box below. You go to youngliving.com, then you click on the top right, become a member. If you put my member number in, I will be your enroller and sponsor, and I'll send out a welcome pack and be your support. And I love to do that for people. And if you're connected, if somebody else sent you to this video, then you'd be happy to sign up with them, and they will be your support. So, I hope that helps you, and I hope that gives you a general idea of what CBD is all about. Okay, thank you. Bye.